Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Prize Picks video. This one we're talking about the NBA for Tuesday, and we got 4 picks in the video, so stay tuned to hear all 4 of the picks. And if you want more picks from me, plus a bunch of other cappers all in one place, check out the Dynamo private Discord. We have 5+ cappers in here, including myself giving out picks. You can see huge wins here, like 25 to win 312, 10 to win 250. It's a big NFL hit and more NBA hits as well. Look inside some of the cappers channels just yesterday on Monday. You can see one of the cappers in here, Volo, posted just his 5 favorite picks. Hit on the NFL, 4 of 5 overall. Another capper, Jordan, here posted just his 5 favorite picks, 3 NBA, 2 NFL. All 5 of them hit. Clean sweep here. And we've had some massive days like the other day. I went 8-0 with my prize picks plays. Sweeping on all sports here, NBA, NHL, and college football. And you saw on the screen, we do have a 1-day free trial, so you can get in there, check it out, see what it's all about, how these cappers are posting just their favorite picks on Prize Picks daily, so you can get access to that. And you're going to want to stay in there because it's less than $1 per day to get access to a bunch of private channels of these cappers. So you guys saw the big wins. Look inside some of the private channels. Some of the streaks have been going on, so we'll see you guys over in the Discord with that free trial. Now let's get into the picks for this one. So first off, this game, Atlanta-Phoenix, an interesting one here because we possibly don't have Trae Young, and also Jalen Johnson already ruled out. So a lot of these guys have really inflated lines here, and I'm liking some of the unders on this. I do think Phoenix is going to run away with this game. They're fully healthy here, still trying to figure it out, but I do think they're going to take advantage of this Hawks team that's going to be severely depleted. I like some of the unders for the Hawks. So for the first one, I like going to the under on Clint Capela. I don't know why his lines are inflated. They still have Okongwu, his backup here, that's going to play in the 20s of minutes. So Capela's most likely going to play in the mid-20s of minutes again here. I don't think it really affects him, but his lines have been bumped up. So for him, I like going to the under on the points plus assists. Not many games he's going to get you 2 or 3 assists here, and then not going to have big scoring games either. And I actually think it would hurt him if Trae Young is out. Trae Young does have lines up here on Prize Picks, but it does seem like he will be ruled out for the game. But I actually think that may hurt Capela here because Trae Young, obviously great assist man here in setting up Capela. So this line has been higher than we've seen for Capela as of late. I actually think that it maybe should even be lower, so I like taking the under. For Capela, we could look at just how high of a line this is over on Outlier. 74% of the games this year, he's gone under 12.5 points plus assists. And you could see actually you can look at his last 20 games here. 18 of his last 20 games, he's gone under this as well. And like I said, I don't think he's going to see an increase in minutes. He'll commonly see, 18 to 25 minutes a night. That should be, again, what he's seen. And even with Okongwu back in there, could even see less if Okongwu comes in and is playing better than Capela. So I don't like this elevated line here, so I like taking the under for Capela. Second one, we're sticking with the Hawks. I'm going to go to Dyson Daniels under on his PRA here for a couple reasons. I just think this line's too high, even without Trae Young. Someone is probably going to benefit and be able to get more shots up, handle the ball more. It could be Dyson Daniels, could be a guy like Bogdanovic, who sat out the last game, but should be back for this one, or they expect him to be back. You also got DeAndre Hunter, who's expected to get up more shots, has a really high points line in this one, and just a massive line for Dyson Daniels, who has his line here at 15.5 on the points, and then for the rebounds plus assists at 11.5. So would have to have a massive day. And right now, we just don't know for sure that Trae Young and Bogdanovic aren't actually going to play. They're both said they're game time decisions. But you can see this line for Dyson Daniels, 88% of games this year he's gone under this. Daniels has been having a great year, but 88% on the under here. Definitely one that he doesn't hit a lot. So would have to have a huge game, one of his best games of the season, in order to hit this. And again, we still don't know Trae Young, Bogdanovic's status here. If those guys play, I would think this line would drop significantly on Prize Picks if those guys are ruled in, or one or the other of them ruled in. I think this line would definitely be dropping to 24, 23.5. So even if they're out, I think it's still going to be a high line here at 27.5. So I like sticking to the under on him. For the next one, like going to Malik Monk. Going to be taking him on the over. And I'm going to the points plus the rebounds here. His points line is at 17.5 against Milwaukee. Monk obviously has been starting now, even with Fox back, still starting, playing a ton of minutes, getting a ton of shots up. I like this against Milwaukee. Should be a high-scoring, close game in this matchup. And I think Malik Monk's going to just continue to do what he's been doing as of late, even with Fox back. He still is going to command a lot of shots here. And then a really low, rebounding line. It's at 3.5. His points are at 17.5. So, he only needs 3 more rebounds, which is lower than his actual line here to hit the points plus the rebounds. So I like just going to that with the uptick in minutes. Should be an uptick in rebounds for him as well than we've seen earlier in the season. So looking at Malik Monk, like I mentioned earlier in the season, wasn't playing as many minutes. He's actually hit this one, it looks like 8 or 9 straight games. He's hit the over on this. In his last 5 games, he's had 25 or more on the points plus rebound combination. So I'm just really liking this spot and this line for Malik Monk with the huge uptick in minutes. If we look, since earlier in the season, he was playing under 30 in basically every game. And then since that point has been playing mid to high 30s of minutes. 37 in the last one, 37 before that, 48 minutes. So as long as this one's not a blowout, should be seeing high 30s of minutes as well. So definitely liking this line and spot for Monk. Okay, then I'm going to go to Kyrie Irving on the under of his points here at 23.5. I just think it's going to be a high line for him against Denver. Tough matchup. Should be one of the lower scoring games as well here. Kyrie Irving is coming back from a back injury, possibly. Seems pretty likely that he's going to at least give it a go in this one. With a back injury, if it flares up at any point, they could rest him for longer than he normally would be, or, just rule him out at any point, especially if this game's like within 15, 20 points. The Nuggets are leading. They just beat him in the last game by, I think, like 15. Kyrie just hasn't been a huge hit rate for him anyways, and I do think he could be fairly limited with the injury just coming back here after missing 5 games in a row, I think it was. And it seemed like he would be out longer, but we can look at him. So the under has hit 60% of the time this year. So only 40% of the games he's scored 24 or more. You might think with Luka out, he hits this at a higher rate. It's exactly the same in 10 games with Luka. 6 of them, he's still gone under this mark. And like I said, I think it could be a situation where his minutes are going to be more limited than what we were seeing right before he got injured when he's playing 37, 38, 39 minutes. In these games, I would think maybe the lower 30 of minutes, even if he is, giving it his all here. But if it flares up or something, could be even more limited than that in the minutes. So for those reasons, going to be taking the under on him. And if you guys are looking for more picks, check out the Dynamo private Discord. You can see these huge slips and hits from private Discord members using our picks in all sports, NBA, NFL. Some huge hits, 25 to win $312. You get access to a bunch of private channels from cappers. This is the stuff that they're posting in here, like Volo yesterday posted just his favorite 3 NBA, 2 favorite NFL, hit the NFL and went 4 or 5 on the day. Another capper, Jordan, did the same, 3 favorite NBA, 2 favorite NFL, and swept him, went 5 for 5 with all of his favorite picks here. Recently, I went 8 of 8 in my channel, hitting in all sports, NBA, NHL, which we've been crushing, and college football. You can see another big day last week where I hit 3 college football picks. Volo hit all his NBA picks. Vanity hit all his NBA picks. And Sir Radrick hit his NBA picks as well. So definitely get in here, check it out. There's that 1-day free trial. You can see the access you get to these private channels with these cappers posting their daily favorite picks, including more from myself. So we'll see you guys over there. Not a lot of Discords you get access to, 5+ cappers giving out their favorite picks. So check it out all in one place there and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys in another video.